The road show continues, and we find ourselves at Fraser High School tonight for Boys District Tournament round number 2 as the Warren Mott Marauders take on the De La Salle Pilots. Hello everybody and welcome. Adam Bullis with Joe Cochran tonight. Joe, these two teams know each other very well. They played each other a year ago. We got the Marauders taking on the Pilots. Should be an entertaining game.
Absolutely. It was entertaining a year ago. For 31.5 minutes it looked like Warren Mott was going to end the De La Salle streak, but the Pilots, their theme, play 32 minutes of basketball. They rally, they tie it, they go into overtime and win. Adam, if we have anything close to that, yes, it'll be entertaining.
All right, let's start with the away team tonight, the Warren Mott Marauders. We know about Victor Sharp and Tommy Bell. They're going to have to be big tonight amongst others, Joe.
Absolutely. The two that you mentioned, Bell and Sharp, average 36 points a game, but they're going to need others to step up. I think they need another 20 points plus their 36. Adam, they also must win the rebounding game or the turnover battle, or I don't think they can win tonight.
All right, De La Salle Pilots saw them opening round against the Warren West Tower Titans. They get the 31st straight district victory, and they're primed and ready to go.
That's unreal. And Greg Esler going for his 22nd district title. He has 415 wins. The Hall of Fame coach has his eyes set on a fourth Final Four, and this De La Salle team is just playing out of their minds. Connor Tavey can play all 5 spots. He can play guard, forward, center. He brings the ball up. 12 points, 10 rebounds a game. And the best defender out here, I think, tonight, and you're going to call the name a lot, is Brad Law. And that's why they're so good at winning the turnover battle. This kid is a great defender. I think the Pilots are primed to make another run at a district championship.
All right, folks, do not go anywhere as the championship chase continues from Fraser High School tonight. It's the Warren Mott Marauders taking on the De La Salle Pilots. Opening tip. We will be right back.
Any questions?
No.
You know.
We're not magicians, we can't read your mind.
We need your questions, each and every kind.
What are the side effects, doctor, doctor?
How many times have you done this before?
Questions are the answer.
Will this react with my other medicine?
Hey, what are all these tests even for?
You have the power to say what's on your mind.
We need your questions, each and every kind.
Questions are the answer. Questions are the answer.
Welcome back to Fraser High School for Boys District Tournament round number 2. You're watching TV Warren Sports with Adam Bullis, Joe Cochran, and Justin Crown tonight up on camera. And it's the Warren Mott Marauders taking on the De La Salle Pilots, a rematch of a year ago. We touched on it in the opening, Joe. Saw De La Salle, they played opening round against Warren West Tower. Give us a key for them tonight along with Warren Mott.
For Warren, De La Salle, aggressive, go right after him early, jump on him and get the big lead and never let up. For Warren Mott, set some screens and see if you can't get Bell and Sharp off with threes early. That would be so critical because if they don't get it from downtown, they could be in trouble tonight. But all in all, the pace, it's all set. It's ready to go.
I like the energy I saw from the Warren Mott sideline there after the anthem. Coach Lefevre giving a big earful to his guys over there on the bench.
Well, you know what? They got away from him last year. And you know what? He's got some nice, young, exciting players. He knows he can make a run here. He's got the bye. He had an extra night off to really prepare for this. If anybody knows De La Salle, he does. He scouts them all year long, and he gets them in the second round. Weird. Warren Woods Tower drew the bye last year and got Tower. Mott and Tower just switched positions. And of course, De La Salle, I think they're ready for anybody any night. They've probably scouted every team in the state. And we get ready to go. The players shaking hands here as we get ready to start. Victor Sharp along with Law, number 4. And here we go. Tavey, he's something else.
Yeah, the Marauders are the away team tonight wearing the all-maroon jerseys with white numbers. Starting for them will be number 3, Anthony Brooks, number 4, Victor Sharp, number 22, John Parks, number 24, Tommy Bell, number 52, Ryan Mazur Baker. Opening tip goes to the Marauders. Home De La Salle Pilots tonight. Number 3, Vaughn Avicilla, number 4, Brad Law, number 5, Sterling Johnson, number 21, Connor Tavey.
There it is.
Number 42, Justin Beal.
Oh, what defense! That's just solid defense, Adam.
Here come the Pilots.
That was a two-handed block.
Inside, it's Tavy. Over to Beal, backdoor.
I tell you what, Connor Tavy is a joy to watch. I meant what I said in the open, Adam. He is a Division I basketball player after next season.
2-0 Pilots. They get on the board first. It's Bell. He'll give it up to Sharp. Mazur Baker calling for it on the low block against Tavy. Now Brooks will give it up to Sharp. Gets a screen up top. That's Parks, number 22. Now it's Bell.
Nice
Gives
pass.
it up to Parks.
Ooh, Beal thought he had all ball.
Yeah, Beal got him on the arm there. That'll be the first foul of the ball game.
He'll shoot two. It's in the act of shooting. But I tell you what, Tavy's asserted himself early. The two-handed block and then the nice finish down at the other end.
John Parks, the junior, at the line for the Marauders.
Boy, until that was shot, you could hear a pin drop, and then the Pilot faithful here. What a raucous crowd they are.
Oh, they're always fun.
They got the Brother Bob, I guess, shirt that they call in there. Too strong.
That's good for Parks. So he splits the pair. It's 2-1. De La Salle, opening minute. Law working the baseline. He'll finally get it in the corner.
Oh, he nearly walked at him.
Now it's Johnson over to Avicilla. The triple.
Man, I tell you what, Vaughn is something special. If he gets the three-game going at him, he's lights out.
5-1 De La Salle. Now it's Bell. Mazur Baker inside. A little too strong, and Beal right there for the rebound.
I can appreciate what Warren Mott's doing. They're trying to attack inside to see if they got some game there.
Now Johnson calling out what he wants.
A lot of times they'll look for a cutter on something like this. Cross court, triple.
Avicilla in the corner. Off the side of the backboard, here comes Victor Sharp. Ahead to Bell, gets knocked away by Sterling.
Do they get every loose ball or what?
Johnson pull-up triple. No good, and rebound by Parks. Now it's Sharp looking to push it. Over to Bell. Bell slices through the lane over to Mazur Baker, and he fills it.
I like the way Warren Mott ran the floor that time.
2 points for Mazur Baker, the 6'3 junior. 5-3. De La Salle with a 2-point lead. Inside Beal. Avicilla up top.
Want to get Tavy a touchdown this time. There he is.
Instead it's Vaughn on the drive, floats.
Too strong.
Rattles out. Tavy with the tip, tries to get the rebound. Good job there by Parks, though, to knock away the loose ball. Now we're going to get a little wet spot maybe on the court here.
Yeah.
Are they calling a foul? Oh, they are calling a foul. I thought Beal slipped, and it looked like he was just calling for
Beal.
Okay, so it's going to go on Beal.
Yeah.
That's the second, isn't it, Joe? No?
Yes. Yes, it is number 2. He's got both LaSalle fouls. That's critical because Beal's been playing great, but this young man came in off the bench the other night, and you called his name a lot, Tamarowski.
Yes, he has. The junior, number 20, off the bench. Matt Tamarowski. Triple. No good. Brad Law with the rebound. Push it to Vaughn Avicilla. Slices through the lane. And Tamarowski hustles and gets that rebound.
You have to respect Tavy from outside. Oh, what a pass.
Through the legs of Victor Sharp. Avicilla thread the needle.
Looking for a back door.
Johnson. Jumper. Strong, and it's Law right there.
That's not the back door. I'm talking about Law gets the air ball miss.
De La Salle 7, Warren Mott 3. Now it's Bell up top. They got to get him going, Joe.
Yeah, he has to be hot tonight. And it's a sweet move. He avoids the block shot by going outside with his left hand. That was a sweet move.
Now we're going to get some substitutions for Warren Mott. Bell answers the bell right there.
Yes, he did.
7-5. De La Salle. They're swinging around to Law, looking for Tomorowski inside. Instead, they'll go to Tavy. Let's pick it out to Johnson.
Surprised Tavy didn't take that shot.
Johnson,
Lost.
Yeah, he just lost the handle.
Might have been one pass too many that time.
That was Keith Phillips, recipient of that loose ball. Now we're going to get
Mott timeout.
Warren Mott timeout.
Had to be. They had the ball, yep.
So 7-5, opening couple minutes here.
I think when you saw Beal leave, Lefevre maybe sees a matchup he wants. He wanted to get his players in the game. He didn't want to wait any longer.
Yeah, it looked like number 5, Michael Williams, and number 10, Deontay Goodwin, were about to check in the ballgame for Warren Mott. Let's take a look at the Cousino Patriots walking beyond the benches there. It'll be the nightcap game.
You know, you look at
against Roseville.
Cousino, everybody wants to take a shot at LaSalle, but how about if you ended up Cousino and Mott? Boy, would they like to play their rival again. But this is a tall order for Warren Mott, but Cousino's sitting back there just behind the Warren Mott bench. Now, do you think, would it be hard to root? You went to Cousino. Would it be hard to root for Warren Mott if you went to Cousino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like, you know, going to Michigan and rooting for Michigan State.
Unless it helped bring a division title to you.
Now, I don't go to Michigan. I never went to Michigan or Michigan State, so I could care less. So I can't be one of those people that are like, oh, no, Michigan, Michigan State. So I want to root for both of them.
Right.
But when it comes down to Michigan versus Michigan State, I do like Michigan better. But
oh, yeah.
But if you're
a Michigan
it's
man.
a little different avenue if you went to the school.
As we've so well heard.
But at the same time, I have the TV Warren part of my job, and I do like to see all Warren teams succeed as well.
Absolutely.
So I kind of have that side of the equation into the.
Even I knew that, Adam.
Certainly did, Joe. So now out of the timeout.
A little shake and bake.
Inside gets stolen though.
Oh, he threw it away to Tavy.
Goes right to Victor Sharp.
Tamorowski was looking for Tavy. Wasn't looking for the ball.
Yeah, Sharp pull up 3. Tapped around, and Brad Law gets it under 3 minutes to go. Opening quarter at 7-5, De La Salle.
Again, I don't think Tavy was looking for that. Oh, they call a foul.
So I wanted to ask you, too. Kind of assess the first 5 minutes of this Warren Mott game versus the first 5 minutes of the Tower game here, and how is Warren Mott favoring up to pull off the upset where Tower stood in this first position on Monday night?
I think if you were watching this game and didn't know the score, you'd say De La Salle has had control of this game. They have had the advantage. You're only down 2. I think Warren Mott loves this pace. So far, they would take 7-5 down with 2.5 to go.
Now it's Vaughn Avicilla up top.
There it is. That's what they want. There's a foul. Yeah, all wrapped around the arm. Oh, and a jump ball's called, Adam.
Wow. Keith Phillips did sneak his hand in there. I don't know if there was necessarily a whole lot of contact.
The whole arm, though. He had grabbed the arm. Oh, my goodness.
Inbound to Avicilla. Battle down low with Tavy right now and Phillips.
Well, how about Law?
Now Law fills it up.
You count on Law's defensive game. He's bringing the O as he gets more mature into this offense. Solid player. Now let's see if Tommy Bell can make something happen.
De La Salle 9, Warren Mott 5. Tommy Bell slices the lane, tries to drop it up to Phillips. Right there, fills it up.
The pass was not expected. Now you're going to get, I think, a warning on Warren Mott. Okay, they're Tamorowski.
Yeah, along with Williams, number 5.
Both will get a warning. I thought they were going to get a delay. Somebody kicked the ball away or pushed the ball away after the basket. But I'll tell you what, Warren Mott, how fortunate. Did not expect that pass.
Gotten a little chippy the last couple minutes here.
And they are going to call a foul on both players.
Williams.
And Tamorowski.
Yeah, Williams and Tamorowski will get the foul called.
And Warren Mott. So, well, you know what? They are only calling the one foul, Adam.
No, they had Tamorowski up there too, and Williams.
Well, then,
5.
well, why does De La Salle only have 2 team fouls? Because Beal's got 2.
They have.
That's why I thought the foul was called first. Then they started going at it, and both
De La Salle's got 3 team fouls. Warren Mott's got 2.
I see it now. Okay,
yes.
We're screened here.
Yes, we do have a little obstruction view from we're way up here.
You're right.
Top here of the upper deck.
They did call a double foul.
Yeah. So that's the 2nd team foul on Warren Mott, 3 on De La Salle. Now Tommy Bell will take a seat on the bench.
That was a big basket by Warren Mott, I thought. That time they didn't get what they want, and then they get the pass to the open man in the paint, and they get the bucket.
2 minutes to go, opening quarter. It's Nagoya up top. Over to Law in the corner, the triple on the way, nothing but nets.
I tell you what, Brad Law has just grown as a basketball player.
Joe, you talked about him in the open. He's got 7 points here, opening quarter.
And the thing is, I talked about him being a great defender.
12-7, De La Salle with that triple by Law.
The Sheriff.
Ooh, nice dribble by Sharp. Nothing doing there though. You got Valentine Silva in front of everybody.
You got to get a TO if you're.
Only a minute and 25 left in the quarter though, Joe.
Yeah, but you don't
already burned one though.
I understand that, but you do not want them to come out of here with a double-digit lead. Mott's played fairly well here in the opening quarter.
De La Salle 14, Warren Mott 7. Inside to Phillips. It looks like it's going to go off of Phillips.
Oh, great job, Connor Tavey.
Now it'll be Wooters back in the ball game, along with Sterling Johnson, as Brad Law will take a seat with Vaughn Avicilla on the De La Salle bench.
It's a good move. You get them out the last minute 12. How many points do you have Connor Tavey for?
0.
But his presence has been felt.
Absolutely. 14-7, De La Salle approaching a minute left here, opening quarter from Fraser High School. You're watching TV Warren Sports with Adam Bullis, Joe Cochran, and Justin Crown on camera tonight.
That's off the kick ball. Oh, this is going to go off. I thought the Mott player kicked it.
De La Salle with an opening round victory against Warren Woods Tower. Warren Mott had the bye. The winner of this game will punch their ticket to the finals.
Friday night.
Back here at Fraser, of course.
Big possession here. Can Warren Mott maybe find somebody for a triple? You got Victor Sharp on the bench right now. Get a nice rest here. Or can you get a nice inside two? You'd like to come away. Oh, nice play.
Through the hands. Finds Brooks. Brooks takes it strong. Underneath the basket, falling down. Parks now right there, and we're going to get a foul called.
And I think it's going to be the act of shooting, Adam.
Yeah, that's good effort there. Offensive glass by Parks.
Talked about it in the open. Turnover battle or rebound. Mott hanging around on the glass. Now, hitting your free throw is critical.
Also in the bowl game for Warren Mott is number 11, Blake Jackson. We're going to get a substitution as well, maybe after the free throw here. That's the De La Salle crowd you're hearing before that.
Right to the right of the free throw shooter. Gets the first one to go.
For that Parks free throw, yeah.
Interesting, does Warren Mott maybe throw a little pressure here? Well, no, they brought Vaughn Avicilla back, and you have Sterling Johnson out there. You don't want to get beat deep. They're well at breaking the press. Connor Tavey now on the bench, Adam.
Parks rattles the second one home. He's got 3 points now, 14-9.
They may hold, Adam.
Now you got 35 seconds on the clock. Wooters takes a look at the clock. And they look like they're going to hold, and it looks like Warren Mott's fine with that.
As long as Mott wants to sit back in this zone, Greg Essler says, okay, we'll either go up by 5 or try to finish. Watch for a deep cut. If it's not there, the kick out in the last second 3. Well, 10 seconds, Wooters will start moving the basketball in.
There it is, 11 seconds on the clock. Over to Sterling Johnson. There's 7 on the clock.
Got to make something happen now.
Avicilla 5, the top of the key, gets a screen, jumper, hits it.
Oh, Vaughn Avicilla. I tell you what, he had that Gail Coleman trophy in his hand, and he's brought. I think it's still there. He's feeling the presence of that trophy. Vaughn Avicilla having a great opening quarter.
Vaughn Avicilla with that jumper gives him 7 points in that opening quarter, and a 7-point De La Salle lead. The Pilots 16, the Warren Mott Marauders 9.
Well, in the first quarter, I call Avicilla and Law 7-7. They have come out here. Who would have thought that they would be the ones that would explode here tonight offensively? They have. They get the big bucket. And how about the way they run their offense there? After Mott gets a monster hoop, they come back and they throw a dagger.
They just be patient, and took every second off that clock and got that 2 points back to carry that 7-point lead. Absolutely, Joe.
And I think what Greg Essler's telling his club here, too, look, we're getting mostly perimeter shots. They have not done their back door yet. That's amazing. So we'll see if that brings Mott out a little bit more, and does La Salle attack. I think if you're Warren Mott, La Salle may be giving you that 3. I think see if Victor Sharp has got his shot, or Tommy Bell from downtown. And remember, also talk about slashing and cutting. You know Tommy Bell's a great one.
Opening quarter scoring, Joe, you touched on it, 7 and 7. You got 7 from Vaughn Avicilla and 7 from Brad Law for De La Salle, and then Justin Beal chipped in that first 2 before he had to take on the bench with his fouls. And then Warren Mott leading the way. It's been John Parks with 3, Tommy Bell with 2, Keith Phillips with 2, and Missouri Baker with 2.
But look at this defense right now by LaSalle, swarming.
Sharp
Nice.
backdoor to Baker.
Oh, that will infuriate Greg Esser. He's telling him right now, I think Vaughn was supposed to be there. Give credit to Warren Mott for running their offense, and a nice play by Victor Sharp. I saw Victor Sharp the other night. He seemed calm. I said, "You ready to play Wednesday?" He goes, "You better believe it." Looked like he was really looking forward to this challenge. He knows he's up against the favorite, but that shows me a lot about him. He's a player. He wants to be a contender, and he thinks he can win any night.
Well, he's a senior. He wants to win.
No, he's only junior.
Oh, he is only a junior. Wow. Must have missed something there.
Walk. He
Tommy
lost his
Bell,
footing, unfortunately. Thank goodness he did not get hurt there.
Almost came out of his shoes there.
They might want to wipe that spot up.
Wow, he's only a junior. I thought he was a senior.
No.
Tommy Bell's only a junior, too.
Oh, yeah, a lot of juniors here. I think that's why Derek Lefevre's kind of excited with this team. They're right around 500, a little better.
Ooh, nearly knocked away by Brooks. Right to Vaughn Avicilla for the triple. No good. Ball gets tapped around. Sterling Johnson gets it.
Nice job by Sterling.
Avicilla, second try. Beal with the rebound. Sharp knocks it away. It looks like it's going to go off of Beal. Back over to Warren Mott.
Lefevre's still fired up over there. You see him applauding that call and the hustle of his team. Only a 5-point game. He would love an answer here.
6:56 to go here. Second quarter from Fraser High School. It's De La Salle 16, Warren Mott 11.
Kind of get that feeling Warren Mott hanging around.
Over to Bell.
Nice patience, Adam.
Sharp triple.
That's all Beal.
Fight for it. Yeah, they'll stay with Warren Mott.
It's this great hustle. Warren Mott has come to play.
And for Warren Mott, those Tommy Bells and Victor Sharps just keep on shooting because you'll eventually find your groove.
Absolutely. As long as you're not far behind, you can still start going at it for 3. Double dribble.
Tommy Bells struggled a little bit here with this De La Salle pressure. They're throwing some double coverages his way.
If you're Warren Mott, stick to your game plan for 6.5 here. You're only down 5. You have not played badly at all.
Johnson over to Law. Top Avicilla.
Not that shot. Good job by Sterling to pull it down.
Inside to Tavy. He's immediately met by a hoist of Marauders. Double covered as soon as he touched the ball.
What a move!
Pin move.
And you know what? Lefevre's got a case. He kind of used his arm to wrap around.
Yep,
and Derek Lefevre's giving it to the official.
Use that offhand as he got double covered.
Sometimes you get away with it. You gonna get a foul here? Law? Vaughn Avicilla. Regardless of the move on Tavy, though, it is sweet.
It was a sweet move.
It's going to get him a scholarship somewhere. Not only that, you're getting a kid with a great GPA, but that is the 5th pilot foul.
It'll be Brooks to inbound near side here. Oh, what a save by Brad Law. Just foot on the line.
I tell you, Law is that what you call that X factor. So many things in the scoring column and in the box score you're not going to see night in and night out, but this kid is just pure defense.
Brooks to inbound again. Now he finds Bell. Back to Brooks. Seems like a couple players have slipped on the court tonight, Joe.
Great point. I just started to say that, Adam. Nice dish.
Bell to Phillips. Can't handle it cleanly. Back to Bell. A little too strong.
Uh-oh, Tavy, watch out now. Tavy, you got to be careful not to get something retaliating there. Yeah. Very, very close.
Yeah, they're going to
the foul was on Warren Mott, but Tavy's got to be careful.
Yeah, no, that was number 50, Keith Phillips down below.
I like the aggressiveness of Tavy, but you just don't want to pick up a cheap foul. So LaSalle trying to build to that double digit by the half, Adam.
Yeah, so we've only had about 3 minutes gone here. Only 2 points by both squads. Brad Law hits it.
I love the way they run this, and then they do cross-court pass, and nobody's there to defend.
10 points for Brad Law, leading everybody.
Woo.
And his 10's been the difference as they're up 21-11.
Nice play by Victor Sharp. That's a sweet move.
Now, if he can get going for Warren Mott, look out.
Victor Sharp has to have a big game.
21 De La Salle,
Nice.
13 for.
Ooh, I don't know, Adam.
Wanted the steal.
Wait,
Are they calling Vaughn on the foul after the fact?
I think they are. No, Beal.
Beal is third.
He'll be out the rest of this half.
I don't even know if Beal was even near the play.
You know, I thought the call, I didn't think there was a foul at all. But now Essler's getting a warning.
I thought they were going to get Sharp the call for the late reach-in, but then the more the crowd reacted, I saw it was on De La Salle.
Fever reacted like it was on his guy for a second.
Yeah.
And then I saw Essler jump out of his shoes.
And I heard the crowd react like, wait, it's on De La Salle.
And Mott, the rest of this half, will shoot free throws.
Oh, they did put it on the board. Okay, I'm getting blocked here. I thought they didn't put the foul on the board, but they did.
6 on the Pilots and 3 on Warren Mott. There's a triple, Adam.
Brooks from the corner.
That's not maybe the shot you're looking for.
Off the side of the backboard, and it's Law through the lane.
Oh my gosh, this kid's game the second half of the year.
12 points.
Do we pick these guys out? Do we know in advance or they're going to have a big game, partner?
He's been the X factor, and you've done your homework, obviously. 23-13.
He did not play against Southeastern. He had the flu. Timeout, W. Mott. And then he was only about 80% the other night, and tonight he has just lit this crowd on fire.
And obviously, Coach Lefevre wasn't happy with what he was seeing there offensively.
Well, he knows the Pilots are a great team and Law's a great player, but you do not want to get beat by the long arm of the Law, and that's what's happened here so far tonight. The sheriff is in town.
De La Salle 23, Warren Mott 13. It's the second quarter here from Fraser High School. It's district's round number 2. Leading the way is Ben Bradlaw. We've been talking about him, 12 points. And Vaughn Avicilla's got 7. Connor Tavey with 2, and Justin Beal with 2.
Boy, if I'd have told you at the start of the night, I know we talked about Hall in the open, that he would have, going close to halftime, over half the Pilot points, you'd say I was crazy. But he's made his opportunities too, Adam, with some steals.
Yep.
And he has worked hard to get open for the 3. He's got the stroke working tonight. And we haven't hardly really called Sterling Johnson.
No, not a whole lot.
Foul. And it's going to be 2.
I think I like this out of the Lefevre timeout. I want to get the hands in the Tommy Bell a little bit more.
Aggressive too.
Yeah.
Follows on Tamarowski, his second.
And now Tamarowski, who replaces Beal, has 2. So the fouls are kind of piling up. Could be playing to factor, if you get a 5 or 6 point game in the fourth quarter.
Because we can see Tommy Bell light up at any moment, too, where he can score 8, 10 points like that.
We've seen him go crazy in like a 2-minute period.
And
then if Victor Sharp gets his shot going.
Second one rattles out.
Oh, look at Mott battle for the basketball, though.
Goes to Michael Williams, number 5. So he splits the pair. It's a 9-point Pilot lead. 3:55 on the clock.
Law wants it. Oh, nice move.
Find Johnson on the wing inside. Over to Tavey. A little too strong, but Tamarowski fouls the shot.
What a nice rebounded putback. Your big guy who hits that shot almost every time it comes out, and then he follows up. Backbreaker for Warren Mott.
The best part about that possession was, too, Tamarowski was the guy that passed it to Tavey, and he fouled his shot immediately after Tavey took the shot and got the rebound.
Excellent point, Adam. Excellent point, and an offensive foul he pushed off.
So now it's starting to get a little bit away from him. 11 points now. Out of the Coach Lefevre timeout, it was trying to slow things down and get a little bit offensive groove for Warren Mott, but it's been the other way around now for De La Salle.
Warren Mott, right now, this is a critical 3 minutes, Adam. They've got to play some tough D and keep this game right about where it is.
Johnson, triple.
Oh, my goodness. And now it is a double. The score up on Warren Mott, 28-14.
So we haven't mentioned his name. That's his first triple of the ball game, but
I think he's wired to us. He heard it.
That's a big Big one right there as it puts De La Salle 14. They go right back to Tommy Bell.
Numbers.
Doing there, you got Johnson, Law with him, but Johnson will take it up.
And you know what? Lefevre can't call a timeout here.
He already took one.
And he's going to. I don't know. I think you'd let him play through.
16-point De La Salle lead, 30-14. Now Lefevre's used 3 timeouts here in the first half.
Adam, how many times we think, oh, we're in a game. We got a game. It's 7 points. And all of a sudden now it's 16. This is
amazing.
It is well coached, an oiled machine, and this club is just clicking, Adam. They are hungry. This district title, it's just one small step for them.
Yes, it is. District titles come pretty often for the purple and gold.
Only one team. Did you get the Law foul? That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Held getting the ball. The official, I will say, was screen. Held getting the ball. The official, I will say, was screen. Held getting the ball. The official, I will say, was screen. The official, I will say, was screen. Was screen. Did you get the Law foul? That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Screen. The Law foul. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That would be Bell, gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul, Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Screen. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Screen. It's first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. The Law foul. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. Held getting the ball.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. The ball.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. Foul. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. I will say was screen. Foul. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. A screen. I will say was screen. The Law foul. That's his first. Sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Belk. Gets a screen up top. Trying to shake him, Dake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. Screen.
Yep.
The ball.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. Held getting the ball.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen.
Yep.
The ball.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. Was screen. Held getting the ball.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. I will say was screen. Official, I will say, was screen.
Yep.
The official, I will say, was screen. Now, did you get the law foul? That's his first. You know, sometimes you get the calls and sometimes not.
That'll be Bell. Gives a screen up top. Trying to shake and bake Law.
Foul. Connor Tavey.
Good defense there by Law, and Tavey, though, came for the help side defense, and he'll get the foul called.
It's on the floor, though. They called on the floor. But the rest of this game, Mott is shooting free throws. Well, I tell you what, LaSalle's got a few problems. You got Beal out there with 3. You got Tavey with 3. And you're in the penalty.
Brooks will inbound.
Stolen by Beal. It's a good steal not to pick up your 3rd foul, Adam.
Now it's Sterling Johnson on the attack for De La Salle.
They will be very deliberate here, Adam. They will try to draw Mott out. One reason you have to maybe take a little time off, you know you're playing with 2 stars with 3 fouls. Especially your big guy, Tavey.
Swinging around inside the Law. Good positioning there.
Nope, foul. Oh, I think Mott wanted to walk.
Yeah, looks like Parks got some body contact, though, before.
Calls on Parks, his first.
Do you get maybe Tavey out for a minute? We're going to come in with Tamarowski, or does he come in for Beal? Probably Beal.
Yeah, we'll find out after this free throw. Is Law at the line.
Oh, my goodness. De La Salle, 70% as a team. This is one of the highest free throw shooting teams I can remember in recent years. It is Tamarowski for Beal.
Yeah, good call there, Joe.
I believe he's also playing with 3, Adam.
Second one up for Law.
Short.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice job. Oh, he threw it away. He made a great effort.
Parks got the rebound. He was trying to find Phillips there underneath the basket, but he wasn't looking.
You still feel that air in here that this one is like up for grabs.
I feel it shifting towards De La Salle right now.
It is, but I mean, you can still feel that no one from De La Salle feels comfortable right now.
And Warren Mott's had their chance for that possession. It's
there it is.
right there, and don't look now. It's a 9-point lead.
Get your TO now. Get your timeout because you have 4 minutes. You're down 9. Talk it over.
Every possession is so crucial in the fourth quarter against De La Salle, and it seems like every opponent that plays them in the fourth quarter doesn't take for granted every single possession, and it is very crucial. I mean, it was just a 2-point game, and now it's a 9-point game.
But then, didn't they go by 4 and you got the Essler timeout?
Yeah.
And since that timeout, they scored 5 straight.
That's what I'm saying.
And how about they finally got that inside cut with Avicilla? Well, once again, somebody makes a surge, and De La Salle playing Superman again.
De La Salle 47, Warren Mott 38. Warren Mott now needs to definitely answer with a basket here. They're down by 9, and you're about halfway point through the fourth quarter here.
I think this is a good timeout, even though it takes you down to 1, Adam. Because there's still time, and you don't want to let this get away if you have a chance to win this game.
Yep.
And you don't have to have a 3, but I would not be surprised if they don't try to set something for Victor Sharp.
So we will see what the Warren Mott Marauders draw up out of the timeout. There's 4:07 on the clock. The winner of this game advances to the finals.
We hope to have post-game with a player of the game from one of these teams and the coach. This game is still up for grabs. I like what Warren Mott's doing. They're still being deliberate and run their offense, Adam. There's plenty of time when you have guys that can hit it from downtown.
Bell trying to shake and bake. Backdoor look, it's Brooks. Tavy right there.
Tavy slap back.
Have to be aggressive with every single move, but nothing's going to stop that Tavy swat right there.
This kid is just something special. You need him to score, he does. If you need him to defend, he does. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dan.
Now De La Salle's fine with taking some time off the clock with a 9-point lead.
3-possession game, why not? Uh-oh.
Through the lane, tried to force it in there.
It's over the back. What are they calling?
I don't know. Greg Esser was about to applaud the referee on the call, and then he saw it was going against him.
And it's a penalty. So where there's hope, there's life. But
yeah,
now
that's going to be crucial here. There's the penalty for De La Salle.
Now do you maybe bring Beal back in?
For Tomorowski?
Yes.
Yeah.
At this point, no, but boy, I tell you what, free throws are critical. You think they were big last year. Now they've got to shoot them to get back into this game. Miss.
Parks misses the first, and Tavy right there for the rebound.
LaSalle crowd letting them know about it.
Now we're going to see some Warren Mott pressure.
You have to, Adam. If you take a shot now, Greg Esler's telling you, you better be open and you better make the shot.
Give it to Johnson up top. Got Victor Sharp on him.
Double dribble. Victor Sharp was calling that play. He turned to the referee, said double. There's a double dribble there.
I saw that.
He had a good point.
Yeah.
He hit off his knee.
I saw that. That was a good call there by Victor Sharp.
So if he doesn't go after college to the NBA, he can be an official.
Brooks inbounds at the Tommy Bell. They're down by 9, under 3 minutes to go. See if there's any magic left in that Marauder.
Well, if there is, they got to have something down this time. Oh, and they throw it away, Adam. Miscommunication.
And Brooks miscommunicated.
And give Sterling Johnson credit. He was there. And now, Greg Esler's called a full timeout. He is going to coach right here the next 2:48 in this timeout, Adam.
What's the reasoning for this timeout?
2:48, 9-point lead. We are going to run our offense. We are going to put our De La Salle clinic on. You got a shot, we got a back door, we take it. Well, I tell you, he's really letting them hear it too. We are going to run our offense. We take as much time off the clock. We force Mott out. If we've got something, we take it. If not, nobody take a three. We are going to work our offense. Do not take any silly shots. Make sure we can hold on to the basketball.
Warren Mott's down by 9 right now, Joe, too. And what do they need to do in this next 2:48 to want to pull off this comeback?
If they don't come up with a steal or a turnover in the first 20 seconds, I would start whittling away at the fouls because you have to foul 3 times to put them to the line. So a foul would not be the worst thing unless you don't want Victor Sharp to pick up his 4th. If you're Warren Mott, play some tough defense. If you pick up a bump or a foul, you can live with it. Because you're going to eventually have to send them to the line if you're going to win.
So Warren Mott will bring some pressure. Avicilla gives it back to Johnson.
That was a nice pass by Avicilla.
.230 on the clock. Tavy up top with Parks on him.
Vaughn wanted it. What that does when they go into paint, Adam, is that draws, there's the foul right there. That's not a bad foul. Is it draws a defender in there. And sometimes if you get a double or triple team, that will set something up with the guy at the ball. But that's the reason to have a cutter like Avicilla. And then if he does get the ball, he puts up the layup.
Tommy Bell checking back in the ball game for Warren Mott.
Again, another foul would not be a bad thing here.
Tavy inbounds. Looking for Johnson, finds him.
Taking time off. De La Salle's not in any hurry to put up a shot.
Brooks
steal.
Nearly gets the steal.
Woo!
Avicilla keeps it alive.
And
now you're going to get Sharp with the foul. Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, they were that far away, Adam, an inch from a breakaway for Tommy Bell. You would have had a 7-point game.
Instead, he'll get Sharp with his 4th foul.
I like it too. They bring in Tavy, or they have Tavy bring the ball in. I like this. Gives you some height, some length.
Finds Johnson. Good defense in the corner.
I agree.
Get shoved, and you're going to get the foul, though. That's not.
They go on Victor, did it?
No. Looked like number 11, maybe. Woo. Deontay Gooden or Blake Jackson.
75% from the line, Sterling Johnson. And I tell you what, he has brought senior leadership. And Adam, I think he has got to be one of the 5 finalists for the MVP of the MAC. He's definitely first team all county, first team all Catholic. Leading the team in scoring and had to pick it up even a little bit more after Mitzner was injured.
Yeah, he's got 8 points tonight. First one, good.
Double digits again. But I'll tell you what, Warren Mott has come in here and played a pretty good basketball game. Just untimely turnovers and couldn't convert some easy shots.
Second one off the front iron.
That's off Mott. I couldn't believe that. Unless Tamarowski got a hand in there.
It looked like Avasilla had his hand in there as well.
We will have to look at the tape, my friend, back at the studio.
48-38, back to a 10-point De La Salle lead.
Still time for Warren Mott.
Tommy Bell back to Victor Sharp. Bell fires, hits it.
Get a TO.
Now Bell with 11 points.
Now you're out of timeouts.
Down by 7, no timeouts. De La Salle 48, Warren Mott 41. Leading the way for the De La Salle Pilots, it's been Brad Law with 13 points. Vaughn Vasilla with 12. Connor Tavey with 10. Sterling Johnson with 9. Temerowski with 2. Beal with 2. Over the Warren Mott Marauders. Victor Sharp's got 11. Tommy Bell's got 11. John Parks has got 8. Brooks has got 5. Missouri Baker with 4 and Phillips with 2.
Is this the most quieted 10 points you've ever heard out of Tavey? It looked like he was sitting with 0 late in the first quarter. I asked you, as a matter of fact, and you think, okay, he's got 5 or 6 points. He's got 10 points, and he has been a force. He's got several rejections and a lot of rebounds. Well, you got something going on over here now. Now, if you do not get a steal here, at least make them work it up the court before you commit your foul.
Yeah, Warren Mott's going to bring some pressure.
Each team with 7 fouls. They're going to make De La Salle win this game from the free throw line, or at least clinch it from there.
Oh, nearly stolen. Good job there by Johnson. Put enough air under it to Vaughn Avasilla. Avasilla now trapped in the corner.
You got the foul.
I think that was a quick call. They were just setting up the trap. I don't think there was any foul called.
If anything, it looked like maybe both players had their hands on the ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they just had their hands up. They just were going for the trap. There was no.
Here's a guy that worked on his free throws. Last year, 67%. This year, 80%.
It's a big improvement there for Vaughn.
Well, they always knew Vaughn had good touch from the free throw line. He has worked from last year to this year. Now, the first one, it's big. Got it. This one right here, Adam, would put him up 9. And again, here's a team hovering around 40 against this ferocious Catholic League defense.
Hits them both. He's got 14 now. He's leading all scorers in the ballgame. 50-41. De La Salle, minute 30 left in this one. Warren Mott needs a bunch of baskets in a hurry. Tommy Bell through the lane.
Nice tip in.
Yeah, Phillips there with the tip in.
Tavey trying not to pick up that 4th. Good job. Still a game, 7. You have to start fouling now if you're Warren Mott, though.
Tavey.
You got to foul.
Go back up top to Avasilla, and there it is. Tommy Bell with the foul with 1:11 on the clock. You got to start jacking some threes, too, on the offensive side.
Oh, absolutely. You can't trade now.
See what happens on this set of free throws. If he makes them both, you definitely have to start jacking threes. If he misses the first one here, maybe you don't have to yet.
Right.
But
I agree with you.
But Vaughn's been
missed.
I was just about to say, wow, I just jinxed him there.
Less than a minute to go after this possession. You got a chance.
Now Sharp, the deep 3.
Adam, is this like a carbon copy? Only it's reverse. Warren Mott making the run.
14 points for Victor Sharp, 4-point lead, 50-46.
It's double penalty too.
Under a minute to go, it's Tavy up top, backdoor for Law, under the basket.
Oh, and he got a bailout call.
Certainly did, Joe.
It was a late whistle.
Wow, he was so far under the basket, he had nowhere to go, and then the late whistle, the foul, and the Coach Lefevre is not happy about that call.
I love everything LaSalle did, but woo.
Now it's 48.1 on the clock.
I told you this is not over. I've learned my lesson in these districts.
Absolutely.
Is a 2-possession game. Good. And still will be if he hits these free throws.
Some good sportsmanship there as Law and Sharp just kind of had a little, exchanged a little.
They have battled all night, but it has been great sportsmanship and a great battle. Classy kids.
So now it's Law at the line with 13 points, trying to add to his total with a 4-point De La Salle lead. First one up, hits it.
Brad Law, ice in the veins. He's also trying to ice that Gail Coleman player of the game.
He certainly is, Joe.
But I tell you what, 48 seconds, a long time. The only thing really working big time against Mott is they have no timeouts remaining. I wonder if Esser would call one if he hits it.
Second one up for Law. Hits them both.
He does.
And now he's leading all scorers with 15 points.
After being around Esser for over a decade, now I almost know when he's going to get these timeouts, and he's got one here.
52-46 is your score. De La Salle up by 6 points. They led by 7 at the end of one. And they carried a 12-point lead at halftime, and then Warren Mott came surging in the third quarter, cut it to 3, 38-35. And it's been an entertaining fourth quarter, to say the least, and Warren Mott trying to make that last gasp push here. Just hit a deep triple by Victor Sharp.
Now you can get, if you get a 2, if you can get it in about 8 or 10 seconds, you can take that and live with it. Because when you get the inbounds, if you don't get the steal, you can still get a foul. But if you've got a nice look at a 3, go for it.
Yeah, I say at this point, if you're Warren Mott, you just got to go for it and go for the 3 no matter what.
And LaSalle's going to make them work it up. They're going to make them take 5 or 6 seconds off the clock getting it up. That's why Greg Esser calls a timeout. He has 1 remaining. Still plenty of time. This is why you play 32 minutes. LaSalle is not going to pressure. I'm surprised. Okay, now they are going to bring down Sterling Johnson and Vaughn Avicilla.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure, nothing too serious.
Victor's looking for a clear out, maybe get that 3 off. There it is, wide open.
Parks takes the look. No good. Rebound by Brooks.
You'll take that. You'll take it. Now LaSalle has 5 seconds to get it in.
30 seconds on the clock.
Got a foul.
Sharp over to Nagoy. Brooks in the corner. It's Law. No foul, Law. No basket.
No, that's absolutely right. But he'll shoot a pair, but we have a 4-point game.
So now Bryant Law will head to the line. He's hit 2 free throws just a moment ago to extend the lead back to 6. We will see if he can do it again. This time it's 23.6 seconds on the clock.
If he splits, you still do not need a 3. You need a 2 and a 3.
First one good for Brad Law.
Now if he hits this one, you have to have a 3 because you have no timeouts left. If you're Warren Mott, you must go from downtown. And this man right here, if he hits this free throw and LaSalle goes on to win, he is the Gail Coleman player of the game.
Second one up for Law.
Short.
It was short.
A 2 and a 3 is what you need.
5-point lead. It's Victor Sharp. Forces the triple off the mark. I don't know if that's a shot.
That's it. You got a foul. Victor Sharp can't. He'd foul the game.
Now there's the foul by number 50, Keith Phillips.
Boy, they pushed LaSalle and made a furious fourth quarter run.
They certainly did. 10
led by a great third quarter.
10 seconds on the clock.
Who is the schedule maker?
Now it's going to be Law back to the line.
Esser's going to back everybody out. Other than these free throws, you need nothing offensively if you're LaSalle.
First one good for Law. He's got 17.
He is our player of the game.
Leading all scorers in the ball game.
Now, if Mott comes down and score, if you're LaSalle, you probably will not have to inbound.
Second one rattles it home. 18 points, game high for Brad Law and a 7-point De La Salle lead. 5 seconds on the clock, and Tommy Bell fires the shot. But that'll be the end of the ball game. And your final score, De La Salle 55, Warren Mott 50. We will be right back with some post-game interviews as once again the Pilots advance to the finals. And our player of the game, Brad Law from De La Salle with his 18 points. De La Salle 55, Warren Mott 50. We'll be right back.
My pot of gold, your daddy's little girl, till heaven home.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hello, I'm Warren Mayor Jim Fouts. Warren is a business-friendly city. We are home to the GM Tech Center. We offer all businesses a low city tax rate, safe and clean neighborhoods, and a skilled workforce second to none. If you are looking for an ideal place to locate your business, you won't find a better place than Warren, Michigan. If you come to Warren, I will personally welcome you. If you can find a better city to locate, move there. But believe me, I'm certain you won't.
We're back at Fraser High School where De La Salle has just held off Warren Mott, and I use the word held off. They would not quit, Greg.
No, they did a good job. They were prepared against us, and you know they've been preparing for the whole season. I mean, they had a tough loss against us last year, so revenge is something that would motivated them, and they played motivated. And you know, but give it to our kids. We made free throws down the stretch. We didn't lose our composure when they cut it to 2. And all you want in a tournament is moving on, and that's what we're doing.
And the other side of that is you guys really ran your offense, I thought, extremely well in the first half, and you built the big lead so you could take that challenge, but your kids really stood strong.
Yeah, you know, the big thing was, I mean, we had a 15-point lead, and we make a shot in the second quarter late instead of holding on to the ball. Then we let Sharp shoot a 3 and cut it to 12 at halftime. And they had a lot of momentum then. I mean, they were 2 possessions away from being out of the game. But give them credit, they battled. But give my guys credit too. We're playing Friday again.
Absolutely. Hey, Greg, I'll let you out on this. You got Robbie Lang from Roseville, assistant coach of yours, and of course Cousino. You're going to stick around. Is your heart a little bit with Robbie in this? I know this is going to be a tough battle.
Yeah, Coach Lang, he'll have them prepared. There's no question about that. And it should be a great basketball game in that. And like I said, I really don't care who we play Friday. You know, we just better be ready to go. That's all.
Championships, De La Salle and Greg Essler. It all goes together. Congratulations, Greg. We'll see you Friday night.
Thanks, Joe.
And now Adam Bullis has our player of the game. Right, take it away, Adam.
Thank you very much, Joe. I'm here with our Gail Coleman State Farm player of the game, Brad Law. Congratulations. This trophy's for you. First of all, congratulations on the victory. Talk about your performance in the first half. You got 12 points. Seemed like you had your way with the open shots.
In the first half, we were a lot of the guards were penetrating real good and hitting the cross-court passes because they were pressuring the opposite side real hard. So cross-court passes were wide open for the open threes and to get an easy penetration. I took my shot and had confidence. Coach has been working out with me real good over the season with getting my confidence up in my shot. Really has paid off.
All right, and talk about those big crucial free throws in the fourth quarter. You nailed, I think, 3 out of the 4 there pretty much to ice the victory.
My teammate Sterling Johnson really helped me out with that confidence. He always tells me keep your cool and just like cherish the moment. Like don't worry about what's going on around you and just hit the free throw and keep your cool. And he really helped me out through the last couple years. And I was just thinking, just an everyday free throw, just like at practice, came right through.
All right, talk about, you were the leading scorer tonight, but it seems like a lot of your games you pride yourself on defense. Is that one of the things you do?
Yeah, my whole life I've always tried to get in. When I was younger, I always had a problem with defense, and my dad would always tell me get my butt to the ground, play good defense, and. Over the years, De La Salle, they teach great defense, and I've taken all the aspects they've tried to give me and put them all together. And I enjoyed playing defense. That's what makes it so much easier.
All right, Well, congratulations on the victory and good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
There you go, our player of the game, Brad Law, leading scorer tonight against the Warren Mott Marauders. For Joe Cochran, Justin Crown, and Adam Bullish, your final for tonight's game as De La Salle punches their ticket to the district finals. De La Salle 55 and the Warren Mott Marauders 50. We'll see everybody next time.